New week, new meditation. First, this week's challenge is, or a challenge, something I challenge you to do is let's take a few moments in the mornings, in the evenings, whether it's pulling up your phone, a note app, or the gratitude app, or writing it down. But I want you to reflect on what is making you smile, what's stressing you out. Write it down, let it go. Trying to think of what the third thing was. Total brain fart. But just reflect. Reflect on your day. Okay, let's settle in. I want you to slow your breathing down to a relaxed pace. Now, today, let's switch it up. Every now and then, I always, want you to find a breathing technique that works for you. And normally, I typically use an in through nose, out through mouth. But today, let's draw some awareness to your breath. Let's focus on calm. And I want you to try. We're going to take approximately 10 breaths. I'll cue you in to start and stop. But we're going to do it through our nose. So inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. And the exhale is going to be a little bit longer than the inhale, not much. Now, if it starts to feel uncomfortable, or if you feel lightheaded or like you're going to pass out, then switch back to in through your nose, out through your mouth. But let's start with 10 focused breaths. Find a comfortable sitting position. Remember, whenever we're doing this mindfulness meditation, if and when your mind starts to wander, which it will, your mind is a known wanderer, which is fine. The goal is to just let the thoughts float by, notice them and let them float by, and then bring your focus back to whatever's anchoring you in, such as your breath. Okay, let's go. In through the nose, out through the nose. Now notice right here, if any part of you is thinking, am I doing this right? Is this correct? I want you to remember the point is not so much to get it right. So notice that thought that comes up, that's am I right or am I wrong? And let it go, let it pass by. Know that if you are just trying to breathe in and out through your nose with your mouth closed, you're doing it. You are being intentional. You are being in your body. You're being in your breath. It really does not matter that much what it looks like or if it's right. It's going to be different for everyone. And I honestly just want you to be aware of what's happening in your body, aware of how your breath sounds. And if it doesn't feel right for you, switch it up. Okay. Switch it up and just go back to in through your nose, out through your mouth, or whatever you want. But I just wanted to note that I'm sure, because for example, remember, my brain is like your brain. So my brain was already like, oh, am I even doing this right? This in through the nose, like the exhale actually feels like it's still coming out of my mouth. Honestly, you know what? I don't care because that just means that I'm increasing my awareness to my body, but also that those thoughts of right versus wrong versus correct versus incorrect are still coming up. I'm going to notice it and I'm going to let it trickle by. And I just wanted you to have that tip too. Okay, let's go back into our breathing. Let's do 5 more breaths together. Wiggle it out. Let's go. Awesome. That was 5 breaths, in through our nose, out through our nose, or something like that. It was just practicing being in this present moment. Now, if you like, totally up to you, we are going to kind of end with that quick coherence technique, meaning we've slowed down, we've done our breathing, and now we're going to intentionally kind of seal this practice, seal this meditation with an intentional shift into a renewing emotion. Now, if you like it this time, feel free to pause, because if you want, I always enjoy when I can and when I have them around me, it just helps. I'm going to pull in an oil. So I'm going to have frankincense. So if you have an oil, you want to go grab yours. Notice behind me, because I'm in my meditation corner, I also have just different crystals. So I'm going to put 2 stones in my hand. And again, you can use these mindfulness meditation type props whenever you want. If you're just struggling with kind of grounding into your body, rolling something over in your hand can help. Having a scent to keep you in it in the meditation can help. So feel free to grab any of those props. And then I want you to get back into a comfortable position. And I want you to shift your attention to the area of your heart. Visualize your heart space. And now I want you to make a sincere attempt at generating a renewing emotion. So I want you to try to re-experience a feeling of calm or joy or love or appreciation. If it helps, you can bring to mind a loved one, a past positive experience, or you can go to your happy place or a place that you think is really peaceful. But remember, once you get your inspiration, instead of like maybe just playing it like a track in your head, I really want you to try to pretend like you're extracting the feeling of love for your family, the feeling of peace you get when you go to your happy place. So let's take a few moments and shift into the feeling.